Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought, I just don't feel as happy as I used to? Or maybe you've noticed that the little things that used to bring you joy don't seem to have the same effect anymore. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, life can sometimes feel a little heavier, a little less bright. But here's the good news. Happiness isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we can cultivate, no matter our age. And today I'm going to share 5 simple habits that can help you feel happier every day after 65. Now I know what you might be thinking. Happiness? At my age? Isn't that just about luck or genetics? Well, not exactly. While it's true that some people seem to have a naturally sunny disposition, research shows that happiness is largely influenced by the choices we make and the habits we build. And the best part? It's never too late to start. Whether you're 65, 75, or 85, these habits can help you rediscover joy and emotional wellness. So let's dive in. The first habit is practicing gratitude. Now, I know this might sound a little cliche, but hear me out. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you or counting your blessings. It's about shifting your focus from what's missing in your life to what's already there. And the science behind it is pretty compelling. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of stress, better sleep, and even improved relationships. Here's a simple way to start. Each night before bed, take a moment to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe it's the smell of fresh coffee in the morning, a phone call from a friend, or even the way the sunlight filters through your window. Over time, this small practice can help rewire your brain to notice and appreciate the good things in life, even on the toughest days. Now let's move on to the second habit, staying connected. As we get older, it's easy to let social connections slip. Maybe you've retired and lost touch with coworkers, or perhaps you've moved to a new area and haven't yet built a community. But here's the thing, humans are wired for connection. We thrive when we feel seen, heard, and valued by others. Staying connected doesn't have to mean hosting big dinner parties or joining every club in town. It can be as simple as calling a friend for a chat, joining a local book club, or even volunteering for a cause you care about. The key is to find ways to engage with others that feel meaningful to you. And if you're feeling a little shy or unsure where to start, that's okay. Take it one step at a time. Even a small conversation with a neighbor can make a big difference. Now I know what you're thinking. These sound great, but how do I actually make them stick? And that's a great question. The truth is, building new habits takes time and patience. But the first step is simply being aware of what you want to change. Just by watching this video, you're already on the right track. In the next part, we'll dive into 2 more habits that can help you feel happier every day. And trust me, these might surprise you. But for now, take a moment to think about gratitude and connection. How can you bring more of these into your life? Small changes can lead to big results, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. In the first part of this video, we talked about 2 powerful habits for emotional wellness, practicing gratitude and staying connected. Now let's dive into 2 more habits that can help you feel happier every day after 65. These are simple, actionable steps that can make a big difference in how you feel, both mentally and emotionally. Let's start with the third habit, moving your body. Now I know exercise might not sound like the most exciting topic, but hear me out. Physical activity isn't just about staying fit or keeping your heart healthy. It's also one of the most effective ways to boost your mood. When you move your body, your brain releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that can help reduce stress, anxiety, and even symptoms of depression. But here's the thing, you don't need to run a marathon or lift heavy weights to reap the benefits. Even gentle activities like walking, stretching, or dancing around your living room can make a difference. The key is to find something you enjoy and make it a regular part of your routine. Maybe it's a morning walk in the park, a yoga class with friends, or even gardening in your backyard. Whatever it is, the goal is to get moving and have fun while doing it. Now let's move on to the 4th habit, embracing mindfulness. This one might sound a little abstract, but it's actually quite simple. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. It's about noticing the sights, sounds, and sensations around you and letting go of the constant chatter in your mind. Practicing mindfulness can help you feel calmer, more centered, and more in control of your emotions. And the best part, You don't need any special equipment or training to get started. Here's a simple exercise to try. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Notice how it feels as you inhale and exhale. If your mind starts to wander, and it will, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Over time, this practice can help you feel more grounded and less overwhelmed by life's challenges. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but how do I actually make it stick? And that's a great question. The truth is, building new habits takes time and patience. But the first step is simply being aware of what you want to change. Just by watching this video, you're already on the right track. In the next part, we'll wrap things up with the fifth habit and some final thoughts to help you put all of this into practice. But for now, take a moment to think about movement and mindfulness. How can you bring more of these into your life? Small changes can lead to big results, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. We've covered 4 powerful habits so far: practicing gratitude, staying connected, moving your body, and embracing mindfulness. These are all wonderful ways to boost your emotional wellness and feel happier every day. But before we wrap things up, I want to share one final habit that can truly make a difference: finding purpose. Now, I know the word purpose can feel a little intimidating. It might bring to mind grand achievements or life-changing goals. But here's the thing: purpose doesn't have to be big or dramatic. It's about finding meaning in the everyday moments, the things that make you feel alive and fulfilled. For some, it might be volunteering at a local charity. For others, it could be spending time with grandchildren, learning a new skill, or even tending to a garden. Research shows that having a sense of purpose is linked to better mental health, lower stress levels, and even a longer life. It gives you a reason to get up in the morning and helps you feel connected to something bigger than yourself. So take a moment to think about what brings you joy and fulfillment. What makes you feel like you're making a difference, no matter how small? Once you've identified it, make it a priority in your life. Now let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. These 5 habits, gratitude, connection, movement, mindfulness, and purpose, are all interconnected. They work together to create a foundation of emotional wellness that can help you navigate life's ups and downs with resilience and joy. But the key is consistency. It's not about doing everything perfectly or all at once. It's about making small, intentional changes that add up over time. Here's a simple way to get started. Pick one habit to focus on this week. Maybe it's writing down 3 things you're grateful for each night, or taking a 10-minute walk every morning. Once that feels comfortable, add another habit. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. Even small steps can lead to big changes. And don't forget to celebrate your wins along the way. Did you call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while? That's a win. Did you take a few minutes to sit quietly and focus on your breath? That's a win. Every step you take toward emotional wellness is worth celebrating. Finally, I want to leave you with this. Happiness isn't a destination. It's a journey. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep moving forward, one small step at a time. You have the power to create a life filled with joy, connection, and meaning, no matter your age. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips and insights on living your best life after 65. Here's to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.